Hello Cancer, nice to see you. This is a general reading for Cancer. Because it's general, not everything may resonate, but just take what does and leave the rest behind. There's no date associated with these readings. I trust that when you come across it, that's when it was meant for you. And today we're doing what you don't see coming, which includes a past, present, and future, a challenge card, and then what you don't see coming with a series of cards, and then we'll clarify everything, of course. So let's get started. So in your past position, we have the Temperance card, beautiful. It's a card of Sagittarius. We have the Five of Cups. Leo had that right in the same position just now. And then the Ace of Pentacles up here. So we have a brand new beginning, but it doesn't come without regrets. There's some kind of regret here. And certainly the divine has been guiding you through this. In your challenge position, we have the Eight of Pentacles. That's a card of work, focus, heavily focused. Could be just working on your craft. And then here, and I'll pull one more here, the Eight of Pentacles, and then the Four of Swords here are to start our what you don't see coming here, which is the Seven of Pentacles is a card of patience and waiting, and the Four of Swords is a card of healing. So let's see where it goes. We're going to clarify your challenge position first. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles for Cancer. Okay. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles for Cancer. Okay. So we have the Queen of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands, clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. As I say, the Eight of Pentacles talks about work and focus and diligence. And I see here there's some communication that's come in, perhaps from a fire sign, or that could be you actually with the Queen of Wands. There's been some communication about, you've been working on something, maybe a project, maybe whatever. There's been resistance here. There's some kind of resistance perhaps to communication. You've been holding steadfast. I see someone holding steadfast here, sort of holding onto your this has to do with work or craft or something that you're that you're heavily focused on, maybe a project, and you're very confident in this, and you're communicating what you need to communicate really, really well. But there's a narrowness in here somehow, Cancer. There's a narrowness that is challenging you, you're not seeing something here. Not seeing something here. So it could be that someone is communicating about your path here, and you've received some information here that feels challenging. I see that you could be an entrepreneur, or this could be around an entrepreneur, someone who has vision and is kind of, they're empowered. They're a very, very confident person. That could be you, Scorpio, or sorry, not Scorpio, Cancer. It could be you that is empowered and sitting in that sea of confidence. There is what I just heard. So there you are, right there, charging ahead in the champion of the Cancer style. Beautiful, with the Chariot card. So let's clarify the Temperance. This is in your past position now, Cancer. Clarifying the Temperance, okay? I just heard this is how someone is being approached. Oh, wow. Clarifying the Temperance card, okay. So we have here the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Five of Swords. Wow. So you've been mired in something for a while. Did I say the King of Pentacles? And these are clarifying the Temperance card. The Temperance card talks about walking in moderation, being careful, being patient. And you also have the Seven of Pentacles here, another card of patience. You have had some, in your past, you have had some feeling of betrayal, a lot of really heavy thinking, you know, to the point where it's hurt you. And then we have the Five of Swords, which is talking about, you know, yeah, a battle, but it's one that nobody really wins, because there's underhandedness, there are things that occurred in your past, recent or long-term past, that have definitely wounded you. And it could be from an earth sign, a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Someone who is very successful, who is very grounded and, you know, done really well in their life person. But regardless of that, there's definitely some feeling of betrayal, and although some of it does feel active right now, but I'm looking at the past position, but for some reason I'm feeling like it's still active. It could be just active within your body. But there's been some, you know, with the presence of the Temperance card. The Temperance card here is a card of the divine. It means that the divine has overseen this and is working it out for all those in play. So it's ultimately going to work out fairly for you. There's the Two of Pentacles, indicating that this is, there's been a lot of juggling and I'm getting, you know, with actual monetary things in your past. So let's move to your present here. We have the Five of Cups. Okay. Five of Cups. Clarifying the Five of Cups for Cancer. Clarifying the Five of Cups for Cancer. Clarifying the Five of Cups for Cancer. Yeah. So we have here the Sun card, the Death card, and the Two of Swords to clarify the Five of Cups. In your present position, I see that there has been loss and regret actually ending, and you've blocked out some level of this. The fact that you have the Sun card here has brought a wash of warmth to this aspect to the reading. It also indicates that you've got clarity about either ending this or the ending of it, or the clarity comes with what you've recognized is your blocks. You know, what has blocked you in either ending it before, or the fact that it has landed here. Whatever that is, you have some clarity about the situation like you didn't have before. And there is the Devil card, the card of Capricorn, and it's coming up reversed, which means that you have let go. That's the clarity right there, is that there's an ending here, significant ending, and you have let go of this. This could be, you know, as I say, with that Eight of Pentacles pointing to a work-related potential here. It could be that you had a lot of strife at work, things didn't work out, and you had to let that go for some of you. But yeah, we have here a definite ending. So, yep, so far you have here Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius. That's who we have so far. So let's move to the Ace of Pentacles. Moving to the Ace of Pentacles for Cancer. Moving to the Ace of Pentacles for Cancer. Moving to the Ace of Pentacles for Cancer. Okay. So we have the Seven of Cups, the King of Cups, the Six of Wands, which is beautiful to see, and then the Four of Swords, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is like the nugget that it implies, okay? It is a brand new beginning, you know, all things material, like in the 3D world, which means it could be a windfall, it could be an inheritance, but it's, you know, a new start in a new career. As I say, if this is for some of you a work-related reading, then this is going to point to a new position, a new leveling up, a new position of some kind. I see here that you have, if this new beginning is really what's helped, you've had healing, you've healed to some extent, but the new position, the new start with someone, if it's pointing to this King of Cups here, which could be, it could be you, Cancer, but it could also be a Scorpio or a Piscean, or just someone who, you know, who has these characteristics of being someone who is kind and compassionate and not too emotional, just kind of keeping their own emotions under wrap, but a really well-balanced individual. So you could be beginning a new start with them. This is, again, in your future position, which is very triumphant, very much a success in your books. And this could also, again, I just keep pointing to a career move here. You have a lot of choices that are going to come your way. I think you're going to need a respite to kind of absorb the past and be able to make the right wise choices. But I think it's you're going to go there anyway. And there's the Temperance card again. Wow. So this is divinely guided. And I think if you walk in moderation, that's another signal here, is to walk in moderation, get the healing that you need from this past tumultuous piece. So let's move here. So far in what you don't see coming here, you have the Seven of Pentacles, another card along with the Four of Swords. Is talking about waiting, getting respite, getting perspective, and just being patient. And we have the Four of Swords that's come up here twice, so that's another signal, double confirmation that you're going to heal from this past and you have a brand new beginning. It's just the two of them are going hand in hand, which is the Nine of Cups here is your wish fulfillment here. You know, if you just give it a little bit of time, is what I'm hearing. If you just give it a little bit of time and you spend the time to kind of get some perspective, it's really going to be helpful. You have the Nine of Swords here. You have the Moon card, and you also have the Five of Swords that's coming up here, and the Seven of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Wow. And then we have the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Okay, I could go on and on and on. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it would seem, oh wow, sorry, I didn't expect to do this, but I feel really compelled here. So there's a window. This is what you don't see coming, okay? So first of all, we're going to say that you're going to get some healing from this past, okay? It's going to look like being patient. It's going to look like getting a respite, taking a little time, maybe a little vacay away, and it's going to reunite you with your wish fulfillment, which means it's going to touch on something. If nothing except the recognition of what it is that you really want, then that's where it's going to go. But in the meantime, what's also coming your way are all of these. This is a little bit heavy, Cancer. So we have the Nine of Swords, the Moon card, that's your card. The Five of Swords is coming up again. The Seven of Swords, and then the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so it's just not a good feeling when I have to present something like this. So, okay, so this is about anxiety and fears are coming up, and the feeling that you're going to be betrayed again, whether this is a love relationship or within a work situation. If you've gotten promoted, you're kind of looking behind your back going, oh, is this going to happen again? Or if you're in a new position altogether, then it may look like, you're just fearing the worst. You're fearing the worst is what I'm hearing here. The feeling that you're going to be betrayed again is really clear. It's super clear here. Feeling like you aren't enough. All of that. And this is coming in chiming in with your recognition of what your wish fulfillment is. So I think it's a question of you wanting something for yourself after you've had this tumultuous ending. You're wanting something for yourself. You've given yourself time to heal and do the right things, and then you step right into things that haven't been reconciled completely in you yet. And those are, fears and just feeling of self-doubt is what I'm getting more than anything. So when you move into this new beginning, you're going to likely you'll revisit these things of self-doubt and all that implies. And these fears will come up. And the key here is to not let it, to move through it, to work through it, is what I'm hearing. Work through it, because here, coming after that, you have the King of Swords, the Ace of Swords. This is getting to the truth of what it is that is underlying this kind of energy of self-doubt, getting to the truth of it. And what you have here is the Hanged Man, the Lover's card, the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. I mean, that's what you don't see coming, okay? It's going to be a little bumpy getting there, but once you recognize the truth of what it is that's still inherent in churning around in your system, you're going to be able to get some perspective on that, put an end to it, and move into make choices for yourself. I mean, ultimately, this right here, I'm reading this not so much as a relationship, although it could be, but the Lover's card and the Ace of Cups, and then the Ten of Cups, the wish fulfillment is that you feel steadfast, is that you feel renewed and stepping into a whole different level of confidence and self-mastery is what I'm hearing. Stepping into a whole new level with the Ace of Cups, of self-love and appreciation for oneself. Yes, the Ten of Cups is generally about a family situation, a love and family and all of those things, but I'm just getting so strongly that this is going to ultimately, this path that you're on is ultimately leading to a greater degree of self-love, which offers the love relationship. It offers once you get the internal stuff figured out and release what you need to release in this aspect of self-doubt. I think there's not many these grown-ups on the planet that haven't experienced loss and heartbreak and people taking advantage of them, and it's a lesson for us to learn and to walk through onto a path of figuring out who we are again, getting to the truth of who we are and what we want out of our life. So I think this is what this is leading to, what this reading is about. And again, you have the Temperance card here, which is indicating that the divine is with you on this. They're supporting you all the way through this, even if it feels really uncomfortable, which I can see that it does, Cancer. So let's get some input to finish the reading for you, Cancer. Come to the edge. Wow. See, that's just, taking a risk perhaps, going the extra mile. Where's my book? There it is. Let me see. Okay. Come to the edge. I'm just reading the summaries today. Okay. Come to the edge is courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear, and accepting risk. And that's exactly what is going on here, is overcoming all of that stuff. Okay, because we all have challenges. No matter what we do in life, we're met with challenge after challenge after challenge. And that's kind of the nature of how we grow, really. It's how we figure out, hey, wait a second, I need to figure out who I am before I do anything, take another step forward. So I think that's what's compelling you to do here, Cancer. So I do hope that this is helpful. And if you enjoyed the reading, please do like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you like. And I look forward to seeing you again next time. And until then, take care. Bye.